Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to adjust valve clearance on a Yamaha TT-R125. Always remember that proper valve clearance ensures optimal engine performance. So I encourage you not to overlook this part of a motorcycle maintenance. Okay guys, so first thing we gotta do is set top dead center. So both valves are closed and we'll be able to properly get the job done. We can use either a flathead screwdriver or we can use a coin to unscrew these two caps. So this is the usual way to go around it. Unfortunately, my inspection cap is too jammed. I don't want to mess with it. I'm gonna show you a way to set top dead center without unscrewing the second cap. If yours isn't as mine, great, it'll be easier. Just spin the engine counterclockwise using a 17mm socket and look for the little H mark, and that would be it. But there's also another way to get it done. Just by taking the spark plug off, we're gonna see the piston going up and down, and that's how we'll set top dead center. So we can follow the 4 strokes of the engine. We're gonna be able to see our valves open and close, going up and down. So we need a 24mm socket to unscrew the 2 caps, and we can start spinning. Remember, counterclockwise, meaning to the left. So once our intake valve closes in, we should be able to see the piston showing up through this little hole. And that, my friends, is top dead center. There are 2 strokes where we'll have the piston at its highest point, and those are compression and exhaust. That's why I'm telling you, look for the piston after you see the intake valve closing. That's the compression stroke. Once we have closed valves, we can use the filler gauge. Now, we should have some slack here. If you don't, that could happen. Valves tend to tighten themselves sometimes. That's why we're adjusting their clearance. And here we have our specs for any TTR125. I'm gonna go with this 0.005 gauge because this engine doesn't have the stock bore. So I'm adding a little extra something. Now using an 8mm wrench, we're gonna loosen this lock nut so we'll be able to adjust this clearance. There must be some resistance, but it's not too strong. That gauge must be able to move around without much effort, just a little resistance. I always use needle nose pliers to tighten the lock nut back once I have the desired clearance on it. You just need something to grip it, to prevent it from moving along with the lock nut. And that's pretty much it. If you want to torque it properly, look for the spec. If not, just adjust it by feel like I do. It'll be fine. Now do the same to the exhaust valve. I'm gonna use a 0.006, but remember that this engine has some mods. That's why I'm not going with what the manual says. Once you're done, put it all back together. And this is something I should have said at the beginning, but I forgot. To get it right, engine must be cold. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for watching.